everyone, and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Libra for the month of June 2023. I hope all my Libra friends are doing well out there. Do let me know in the comments section how things are going for you. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Four of Cups. In the obstacle position, we have the Devil, clarified by Temperance. In the present position, we have the Lovers, clarified by the Nine of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Fool, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So let's get right into the spread. I apologize for my cat. He is being a little bit annoyed that no one is playing with him. He's also quite spoiled. But let's get back to the spread. In the past position, we do have the Nine of Swords, which definitely tells me that in the past you were stressing out and anxious about something happening in your life. A certain situation, a certain connection was definitely giving you, a lot of stress and anxiety, and you were unable to kind of put that aside, and you're sort of being fearful of what's going to happen in the future. And a part of you was also kind of feeling detached and disconnected. But that is behind you because this combination is in the past. And it's also minor arcana combination. It's not something that will have, a huge impact on you, Libra, because you're very resilient. Long term. We do, however, in the obstacle position have the Devil and Temperance. Now that is pretty significant because both of these cards are major arcana cards, and the Devil, he is all about temptation, He is all about presenting something to you, but not really explaining in detail, the small print, if you will. So it's important for you, especially in the month of June, to look beyond the surface. So don't just look at the surface, and believe everything that you see, everything that is presented to you. It is incumbent upon you to kind of dig, to look harder, to look, in much more detail. At different connections, at different situations in your life, because with the Devil you are chained to something. There is something that continues to happen in your life, and so it's important for you to kind of change your perspective in such a way that you can sort of unchain yourself. Because with the Temperance in the clarifying position also, it tells me that you're not being super patient with yourself or with others. You're not certainly feeling particularly fulfilled or understood. There's some kind of a toxic connection or a toxic situation that will require you to really examine things in your life very carefully. First question that you want to ask yourself is, do you live in the present? Because if you're driving down the road and you don't remember how you got, someplace, your mind is functioning on an automatic, kind of level. So that means you're not being in the present. It's important to be in the present, to be aware. And what is, with this combination, the Devil and the Temperance, what is really required from you is to change your mindset and to be open, to seeing things that are much, much deeper. Changing your mindset can be a little bit daunting unless you do it gradually, right? When you do things gradually, change them a little by little by little, that, in my opinion, makes things quite a lot easier. But that is certainly up to you, dear Libra. Now, the great thing is that in the present position, you have the Lovers, which, number one, tells me you are fully, you're feeling more fully integrated, meaning that your higher self and your shadow self are kind of becoming much more closer, right? You're much more accepting of yourself. You're much more wiser as you look on, a different thing. So you've done quite a bit of work, very much. The fact that you've worked very hard definitely comes across this spread very strongly. You may also find in the month of June, as the month progresses, that you're feeling more aligned, which is absolutely great. That's something that makes me so proud of you. The awareness is increasing, which is also another great thing, and all those elements will help you kind of unchain yourself. But remember, when you have the devil, it's almost like a privilege to have the devil in your spread, because if you're doing something right, you're gonna have the devil in your spread. If you're not doing something right, because generally the devil shows up when you're really making an impact, when you're really have a lot of significance about you and a lot of influence about you. People are eager to hear what you think. People respect your point of view and your perspective, because you do have incredible knowledge and experience and skills, and all of that comes into play. So be very methodical and be sort of conscientious in your approach. When you have the Lovers show up, it's telling me you're doing a lot of things right. And so, as a reward almost, you are being shown how things can be, much more long-term for you, You also have the Nine of Cups in the clarifying position. So definitely, that alignment is making you feel much more happy. You are enjoying, the little things that life has to offer. You're, getting closer to what you want, and it's kind of lifting the moodiness, and it's introducing a lot of levity, a lot of happy emotions into your life. June is going to be a lot of fun moments for you, celebratory moments for you. June is going to have moments of connection and gatherings for you. So as you go through the journey of life, enjoy those things, and it's also amazing that in the future outcome position, you have the Fool, which tells me there's new beginnings coming into the play for you towards the end of June. So, you may feel like you are working quite hard, but the divine here is saying, stay committed to the task at hand. You are investing a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, so that the reward that's going to come back at you is going to be so much more greater. So, make sure that if you're not really, sometimes when we have a new beginning, we can feel a little hesitancy, just make it up as you go along. You'll figure it out as it happens. You'll make choices, you'll, make decisions, and it's going to be easier as you go along. The choices, the decisions won't be as overwhelming or as daunting as it may seem in the beginning. And so I think that you are moving towards success a lot faster than you realize, but you should be moving towards success a lot faster because, you've put in quite a lot of time and energy. So the results are coming, and that is definitely very, very exciting, Libra. But let's see what we can clarify with the list, with a mystical mystical wisdom card that I pulled earlier today, and we have Dragon, discover your courage. So, reach in deep inside and find that determination, find that courage, and just go for it. Because you'll find out that the divine is going to be working with you in order to create and help you manifest wonderful things in your life. I also pulled an angel answer card, which says, look for a sign. I always say, pay attention. The mark of an aware, like a really aware person, is someone who pays attention to plants, to birds, to cats, to dogs, to animals, to I think the other day I actually saw a small snake in the garden. I immediately ran home, got on my little computer and looked for, the meaning of that. Of course, I know that, snakes are and so I just, kind of suggest that to pay attention. You want to make sure that you look around because everything in the universe is very much aligned for you to succeed. And so when you pay attention and you notice those synchronicities and you notice those signs, then you start to see, where your path is leading you. And, when you're more aware, the path becomes much, much more easier rather than just, be looking down and going kind of sort of thinking that you're moving in the right direction. Also, it's very important to remember that if you want to connect to spirit, it's important what you eat, it's important what you drink, it's important what kind of rest you're getting, it's important what kind of exercise you're doing, everything to do with the body, because the body emits a vibration. Think of it like a radio, and you want to catch that abundant frequency, right? You want to catch that success frequency. In order to do that, you have to be in tune. You have to be aware, and so as the awareness goes up, so does the fulfillment, so does the realization of your potential as well. But also, it's important to realize that sometimes, you need a moment of levity. So, it's okay to have breaks from your awareness and just kind of laugh and enjoy the moment and be in the present. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Libra. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to visit me on Facebook. I started a Facebook group, Sunrise Tarot. So definitely see the message that I posted for the month of June. I think you'll resonate with that message. Also, don't forget to visit me on Instagram as well. And I hope you have a wonderful month of June. I know that the new beginning that is coming towards you is going to put a smile on your face. I think that financially you're going to be stable. I think that emotionally you're going to be much happier than you were in the past few months. And, I will see you tomorrow for the daily guidance reading that I will do all of this week. Thank you so much and have a great day.